This empty bunch mini scheme is going to have some of the most unique routes you will find in any playbook. The plays we are going over today are going to absolutely shred zone coverage and give us great options all over the field. First play we are going over is Y curl out of the formation empty bunch. Then the second play is going to be verticals out of empty bunch. Then the third play will be Z spot and go, also in empty bunch. These plays are so effective because they have great spacing across the field, but also stretch the field vertically. This is going to give us options to attack the short and intermediate areas of the field, but is going to give us options to push the ball deeper down the field in each play. Now in this formation, we're going to be running a unique position grouping with only 2 wide receivers on the field, then 2 tight ends and 1 running back. This is going to allow us to audible down to a heavy set like single back wing stack if the defense comes out in a dime look. This will allow us to get pancakes all over the field against this light dime defense, and we will be able to run the ball all over them. For this video, we're going to be continuing my Empty Manning scheme, and this is all based around Peyton's ability to have total control of his offense at the line of scrimmage. So there's already a ton out for this scheme, so if you want to check out the playlist that has everything in it, I'll leave it linked down below in the description. Okay, now for the adjustments for Y curl. For this play, we always want the bunch to the wide side of the field, then take the outside player on the bunch side and put him on a post. Now you do need Hot Route Master for this route. If you don't have it, just put him on a slant. Then we want to motion him out. Then just take the middle player in the bunch and put him on a flat route. That is it. Let's go take a look at this play. Now the first read on this play is going to be the inside release streak. It is going to get wide open in the seam versus cover 3 and cover 4. So as soon as he cuts up the field, throw up the seam as long as the user doesn't jump underneath it. Okay, right away with this play, we're just going to motion this player out. We're really going to focus on the back side of this play first, and we're going to look at Waller on this inside seam route. So right away we see this player is going to fire down into the middle of the field. They're bringing a blitz, and we see this flat defender is going to stay outside. Here's the deep blue defender, and we're just going to come right up the seam, and you are going to fire that in. I usually like to bet possession catch it, and you're going to pick up 10 to 12 yards almost every time. Once again, right here, we're going to look to this route on the backside. Boom. We see this whole seam route here is just going to open up. Look at the flat defender jump out. These deep blue defenders are going to stay back. And this just inside release seam route, as long as the user doesn't get behind underneath it, is just going to get wide open, possession catch it, maybe make a guy miss and pick up, once again, 12 to 15 yards. Then if they call cover 2, or if everyone including the flat defender is dropping straight back, you can quick throw this wheel on the short side. Throw it right as he is cutting up the field. That's really good against cover 3 and cover 4. Now where it's a little bit different, if they're running a cover 2, watch the flat defender here. He's actually going to bite inside on this inside release right here. Boom. See how he bites inside? As long as he's not in a hard flat, he's going to bite inside. Now this wheel is going to come out underneath him. So now we can just fire that wheel out just like that, fire it in, pick up 10 to 12 yards. Now, if the user jumps to the short side at the snap, look to the bunch side, and the first read will be the flat route. If they have no hard flats, just throw it right away and pick up those easy yards. And if there is a hard flat, look to the post over the middle of the field. If the user vacates to go to the hitch or the seam route on the back side, throw the post over the middle. And now right here, guys, when we're looking to this left side of the field, we're just really working these 3 routes. So we're really going to focus in the flat defender and then the user. So if we look out, we see hard flat going out. That knows we're going to not throw this, flat route right away. So now we're just going to play kind of a 2-man game in the middle of the field. We have this hitch route here. Then we have the post. We're really just making the user pick which one he wants to go to. Right here, he jumps down to the hitch. So now we're going to take that post over the middle, fire that in, get down 12 to 15 yards. Once again, you see how many options there are on this play, guys. It is one of the best quick passing plays in Madden. Then if the user stays on the post over the middle, you can throw this hitch underneath and pick up an easy 7 to 8 yards almost every time. Now, part 2 of this empty bunch mini scheme is live on my website, Scheme Kings, right now. There's 3 more plays in this formation that will help you have even more variety in this mini scheme, including my go-to man beater I like in this formation. Then there is all the other videos on my site for this Empty Manning scheme to make it one of the best passing offenses in Madden 22. So if you want to unlock this whole scheme and take it to the next level, I'll leave a link to Scheme Kings down in the description below. Next, we're going to go over the adjustments for the play verticals. Now, once again, we always want the bunch to the wide side of the field. Then there's just one adjustment on this play. You want to take the outside player on the bunch and motion him out. That is it, and then you're just gonna snap the ball. Let's go take a look. Now, the first read on this play is we will look to the flat defender, and if he runs out to the motioned out wheel route, we'll just throw the inside wheel up the seam. Just watch for the user jumping underneath of it. Okay, now with verticals, we're really looking at this inside release route here and this outside release, and we're just gonna pick which one is open right off the snap. So we're gonna look here, user starting on this side of the field. That's gonna be nice. Look at the flat defender, just get on his horse and come out to this wheel. That is just gonna leave this route wide open going up the seam, especially if the user starts on the short side of the field. Fire that out, make a guy miss. That is going to be such a consistent play against zone coverage. Then the second read will be if the flat defender doesn't jump out to the motion player right away. You can quickly throw this out to the flats and just pick up the easy yards, forcing them to put hard flats on the field. Okay, now what we want to do is if they don't have a flat, notice how they don't have a flat defender coming out here at all. If they have no hard flat starting out there, if they don't have, a cover 3 flat defender here that's running right out, we just want to quick throw this to the flats. Just get it out right away, cut up field, and once again, pick up 10 to 12 yards. Now they have to worry about both those wheels. The third read is if the user jumps out to the wheels, we have this super nasty crosser that is going to get open all over the field. You can either wait for it to open up over the middle of the field, or you can wait and throw it to him once he gets open deep along the sideline behind the flat defender. Okay, now right here we see, boom, flat defender kind of jumps out, takes that route away. Then he actually mans up this wheel. So that they do a pretty good job on this side of the field. But now we have both of these inside crossers. That's what makes this verticals play a little more unique than a lot of the other verticals. Usually we just have this deep crosser coming to this area of the field and the user can just take that, ride it all the way down. But now because we have this shallower crosser coming underneath, now he can't run with this play. And look at this, guys. Look how deep this route gets. I don't even know. Is that 25, 30 yard zone drop set? It is super deep, and we're still able to throw this ball in over his head and beat it. Randy Moss, 6'4" corner, by 8-9 yards deep down the field. This play is so tough to stop. Then for our fourth read, we have this unique backside route that does a great job of attacking the middle of the field. If the user runs with this deep cross, you can throw it over the middle of the field, or if they bring a blitz and the user jumps to the bunch side, you can quick throw this route up the shallow seam. Then with this backside route, if the user runs with this deep crosser all the way across the field, takes him there, then we can kind of throw it into this pocket, or if they're bringing a blitz and the user jumps out to the wheels, which he probably is going to do right here, bring in a blitz, boom. Now look at the user right here, jump to this side of the field. Now we can take this route just right up the seam, boom, just fire it right in. Get down. So you can really throw that route 2 different times across the field. Okay, now for the adjustments for Z spot and go, once again, have the bunch to the wide side of the field. Then we want to take the outside receiver on the double side and motion him in. Then take that inside player on the double side and put him on a streak. That is it. Let's go take a look. The first read is going to be the flat corner route combo on the front side of the play. If there is no hard flat, you can quickly just throw to the flats and pick up the easy yards. Then if there is a hard flat but no deeper flat, throw the corner route up along the sideline. Then we want to look to the middle of the field to this spot and go route. If the user bites down or if he leaves the middle of the field, we want to throw this route up in front of the deep blue defenders. Just be careful that the user is actually biting down or not running with this double move. Okay, with this play, motion this player out. We're really going to focus on this Z spot play first. So like I said, you're going to look to these 2 routes on the short side of the field. It's even here, you can quick throw that to the flats right away. This play, 3rd and 10, I'm going to hold the ball a little bit longer, but really watch the user on this play. Watch him react. Boom. He bites down on that hitch. It's 3rd and 10. He's going to stop right at the first down marker. Then we're going to get upfield. And by then, all the deep blue defenders get pushed so far back down the field that this player is just going to stop right in front of them. Let's run it again. Boom. Watch the user on this play. Boom. Just bites down for half a second there. Oh crap, gotta get deep down the field. Look at the deep blue defenders all running back, and you can just throw it right into that hole. Possession, catch it, get down. As long as the user doesn't run with you right away, you are going to beat him down the field for huge gains. Then for our third read, look to the C route on the backside if the user takes away the middle of the field. This route will get behind flat defenders unless their zone drops are set super deep. Okay, then lastly, we're going to look to this route. Watch the user on this play. Boom. We kind of sit, we have this route kind of riding him. So this route right here does a much better job of really riding this player. That is fine. But now we have this, C route coming out here that is going to get behind flat defenders. So this player is stopping at about 15 yards. So unless he's set at about 20 to 25, now this route is just going to get wide open behind him. Toe tap along the sideline as your fourth read. Having consistent zone beaters that you know are going to pick up easy yards for you is great. But to have a complete dominating offense, you need to be able to burn your opponent deep if they're going to sit in one coverage all game. So if you want to learn how to run two of the best one-play touchdowns in Madden 22, you need to check out this video right here.